The Independent Commission on Banking has recommended that UK banks' retail sides should be seen as a different operation to their investment banking arms. The report also called for more competition between banks and less risk-taking. Some financial experts, though, have raised their concerns, believing the Commission focuses too much on the bigger banks and ignoring the alternatives, which could result in another economic meltdown. What did you make of the recommendations the Commission made today?
Nothing exceptional in there. I think most of it is what we expected to see. It's a way of protecting the retail customers, that's you and me, the man in the street, and separating the banking side of business that the individuals in the street get involved with the other side of banking, the wholesale side of banking, the investment side of banking, the sides that really has little or no impact here in Stoke-on-Trent or anywhere else. We hear about it in the money markets in London, but it's quite a different world to what we're living in for us with our savings accounts, our current accounts.
So what do you feel then was left out?
One of the things that the whole of the Commission seemed to be looking at this very small number of very large banks. Great Britain is one of the world's centres for finance, and we have some very large, very important banks that work on a global basis. And whilst the Commission is looking very much at what those banks do, they don't seem to have taken into consideration the alternatives there. They talk about the big banks, and the big banks have a large monopoly on our financial systems, but there are alternatives there. They talk about creating alternatives for the big banks. There are alternatives there. We're sitting in the offices of Hanley Economic Building Society. We've been here for 155 years providing savings and mortgage facilities to the people of North Staffordshire very successfully. We weren't involved in the international investments and wholesale finances that brought the collapse of 2007, 2008. So we do remain strong, we remain very much customer focused, and we are an alternative to the big banks. But there is a problem at the moment that the big banks are seen as too big to fail, and therefore will have to be supported by government, and obviously government money is the people's money, taxpayers' money. Another concern that's highlighted in the report is that as these banks get bigger and bigger, we could be moving in the situation that if nothing was done and they get to the point where they are so big that we can't afford to save them.
The final recommendations will be published in September. Until then, there's still a lot of number crunching to be done. Mark O'Meara, Staffs Live.